Okay, we are on the second part here of our 5B practice test. We're up to number 16. We're going to take care of the last few problems for you here. This formula, there's the same two things are going to happen each time. Take this 400, we're going to plug that in for h sub 0 because that's the height that we're starting at. And h out here is going to be 0 because we're wanting to find out where it is when it hits the ground. So, same things are going to happen each time. We got 0 equals negative 16t squared plus, in this case, 400. And yeah, that's supposed to be a negative there. I don't know why it isn't printing. But we're going to add our 16t squared over to the other side, so we get 16t squared equals 400. We're going to divide by our 16, so we get t squared equals 400 over 16. You don't really need to do this division because we're going to take a square root. Square root of 400 is 20 and square root of 16 is 4. And again, since we're talking about a time, we're not going to worry about the plus minus because the minus doesn't make sense. And 20 divided by 4 makes 5. So there's our answer there at C. It takes about 5 seconds for, I didn't even read what it was, that's going to fall down to the ground. Just an object. Alright. Alright, so our open-ended questions here. Solve this equation. You can do this any method you want. So if you want to use the quadratic formula, you can do that. If you want to use completing the square, since there's only a 1 here in front of the x squared and this is even, you could do completing the square. I think I will go ahead and solve both of them and then let you look at that so you can kind of choose which method you like and which way you want to go. Alright, so over here on the left I did my completing the square method. First thing you got to do is you got to move that 26 over, so that's why I got that negative 26. Half of 12 is 6, squared is 36. Put them together, take our square root, move the 6 over, and we get our answer. Over here with our quadratic formula, you're just plugging all your numbers in. 12 squared is 144, and 4 times 26 is 104. Leaves me with 40 here. Break down your square root of 40 into a 2 root 10. And right here what we're doing is we're kind of simplifying both of those, cutting them both in half to get the 6 plus or minus square root of 10. So we get our same answer either way. It's just whichever method you feel like you prefer, do correctly, or whichever one you have less problems with. Last one here is going to be graphing our parabola. The negative inside here, that's moving left and right, and since it's negative and it's on the inside, that means it's doing the opposite, which means it's going to go to the right. Our negative on the outside, on the other hand, is going to go down. So we're going to take our U-shaped graph and we're going to move it 1 over and 6 down to its new spot. So instead of being here at 0, 0, I'm going to move over 1, down 6 right here. So that's over 1, down 6. And then this being positive out here in front doesn't mean negative. It means our U is going to go upwards. Put some good arrows on there and you're good to go. That's all there is. So you guys have a lovely evening. Make good choices in your lives.